800 CJBQ. Come wake me up with Rascal Flatts. And that's pretty much it for us Saturday mornings. Hey, stay tuned after the news with Weekend Magazine. Sean Kelly, and he'll introduce us to 16-year-old singer Liam Callan. And then special correspondent Tim Durkin. He will be interviewing transgender student Connor Ferguson. So that's just ahead. Have a great Saturday. And if you're out in the rain there, Charlie Pride with you in spirit. On the way to San Antonio. Have a great day.
The following is a special presentation of CJBQ News. Welcome to Weekend Magazine with Mix 97's morning host, Sean Kelly on 800 CJBQ.
Thanks for listening in this weekend. Coming up, we introduce you to 16-year-old singer Liam Callan. He's got an interesting story, and we'll hear some music from Liam. And also special correspondent Tim Durkin joins me with his story on Trenton's Connor Ferguson. It's all coming up on Weekend Magazine.
Now back to CJBQ's Weekend Magazine with Sean Kelly on 800 CJBQ and CJBQ.com.
Thanks for listening in this weekend to Weekend Magazine on CJBQ. My good friend from the music industry, Brent Bodrug, dropped off a CD earlier this week. A guy by the name of Liam Callan. Liam is our guest, along with Brent here on Weekend Magazine. Another new artist for you to introduce our listeners to, Brent. Thank you.
Well, thanks for having us again. This guy's from all the way across the world.
Well, it is Liam Callan. Liam's a Canadian, has never lived in Canada, and he lives in Malaysia right now. He's a grade 11 student. His dad is an international principal at a school there, and mom is off enjoying
Malaysia.
And you're visiting the county this summer, relatives with mom and dad.
Yep, coming home to see the family. Mom's side lives out here, and it's great to be home again.
All right, what's the story here? You've never lived in this country. Why? Taxes too high?
One of the many reasons. My family left the country 22 years ago just to go overseas. Started in Japan. I was born in Hong Kong, and from there we've moved around, going from Turkey to Abu Dhabi, and now we're in Malaysia.
Okay, and you've always been a singer-songwriter kind of in the bedroom, and now you want to take your act to the world. Is that it?
Well, that's the start of it. My dad's a musician, too. He plays and sings, and looking up to that as a kid, I just wanted to play the guitar and started. First teacher was a Filipino wandering minstrel, cool guy by the name of Jun. But from there, I just started to play, and I started to write my own material. And having met Brent, we stepped up our game, and we've produced some pretty awesome stuff.
And your music has been featured on a radio station in Japan?
Yeah, we got play in the city of Nagoya, a city of 10 million. So here's hoping it goes well there.
Brent, what's this guy's key to success?
He's got this kind of John Mayer meets Duncan Sheik kind of he plays guitar like a guy who's a lot older than him. He's got a great voice, and we've got some nice string arrangements, and yeah, it's really fresh. I think the future is bright for Liam.
Well, Liam is a John Mayer guy you've kind of looked up to?
Yep, I grew up listening to him and always wanted to be him. But now decided to be myself, and hopefully that can go too.
All right, we're going to preview the song Started Over Again here on Weekend Magazine. What's the song about?
Well, song is just about basically life and how I've come into meeting Brent and how things are crazy, and I just need to sing my own song now. How to be my own person and put what I have out there for the world and hope they like it.
All right. Well, listen, thanks for popping in and being a guest here on Weekend Magazine.
Thanks for having me, Sean. It's been great.
Enjoy your summer. Brent, good seeing you again.
Good to see you, Sean. Thank you.
Not getting any holidays? Heading to your mansion up at Baptiste Lake in Bancroft?
Yeah.
Is that what Liam Callan, 16 years old. It started over again on Weekend Magazine here on CJBQ.
I'm singing feels so strong. The chorus goes on and on. Where does it end? How does it all go wrong? We gotta start it over again. Why must it hurt? Why does it take so long to 'cause this old guitar just wants me to play. Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Chorus goes on and on. Where does it end? How does it all go wrong? And then we gotta start it over again. Why must it hurt? Why does it take so long to end? We gotta start it over again. Chorus goes on and on and on. I know I've got other things to do, but tomorrow I'll be back with you. Chorus will go on and on. Where does it end? How does it all go wrong? We gotta start it over again. Why must it hurt? Why does it take so long to end? We gotta start it over again. Where does it end? How does it all go wrong? We gotta start it over again. Why must it hurt? Why does it take so long to end? We gotta start it over again. Chorus goes on and on. Chorus goes on and on. Chorus goes on. We gotta start it over again. Wind and sunshine, room for two. Watching yellow lines go by. Never seen a bluer sky. Mountains, treetops, lost in you. See a teardrop in your eye. Happiness is why we cry until night falls and steals you away. And if we could just find a way to turn our today into tomorrow, I'd fall in love with you. Or if you ask me to stay, I might have to pray for tomorrow. Falling into love, I fell in love with you. Roadside romance coming true. Living in a foreign land. This was not part of the plan. Miles and miles between me and you. Distance to the promised land. But here we're sitting hand in hand until night falls and steals you away. And if we could just find a way to turn our today into tomorrow, I'd fall in love with you. Or if you asked me to stay, I might have to pray for tomorrow.
Just one place to go for new and good used appliances.